Daily Dems doing the work, making noise, and fighting back, day 151. Of course, we're starting with Lizzie Fletcher for repping the rep. Posted this article about how DT's cuts to the National Weather Service will affect Houston, which is her district. It's definitely one of the issues that's getting a little bit lost in the mix. Today's Democrats' Daily Blueprint, Hannah's in a bit of a different setup. I think they're trying something new because the videos haven't been getting traction. The video is also a lot shorter, but I still learned a ton. The Senate Budget Committee Dems have released a new list of what's violating the Byrd Rule. Today, it's all about Medicaid and Medicare. Mike Johnson is warning about Medicaid backlash, saying that if the Senate bill passes, Republicans will lose the House in 2026. Not sure why he doesn't think that's the case if the House bill passes. Amy Klobuchar, along with Tammy Duckworth, Jeff Merkley, and Maddie Hassan, hosted a press conference. We heard from the leaders of Moms Rising, Feeding America, American Academy of Pediatrics, and SEIU about how the big brutal bill will affect their work. It's stories like this that will convince everyday people to pay attention to this bill. And 20 Dem AG are suing DT for terminating already awarded funding to states, locales, and institutions. I hope this convinced you to watch the Daily Blueprint. Ayanna Pressley has today's Democratic Daily Download about how limiting reproductive health care is in the bill. And the provisions in the bill will affect blue states too. This isn't an, oh, I'm safe because I have a Democratic governor situation. Some of it may violate the Byrd Rule, but we'll know more about that tomorrow. A lot of people are really angry about the amount of Dems who voted to table impeachment. What I love is a lot of them are coming out and explaining their reason. After you hear it, you just might agree with. Eric Sorensen is concerned that Mike Johnson wants to create a partisan spectacle, especially given how he brought it to the floor. Stephen Lynch is concerned that if magically it did get the majority, Jim Jordan's would be presiding. Jim Jordan's is really talented and he would somehow make it about Biden. And no one got a chance to read it. Johnson literally gave them 10 minutes before the vote. That was Andre Carson's entire reason. Now that he's read it, he's co-sponsoring. Bottom line, every single Democrat supports impeachment. Differences come from various concerns over Republicans being responsible for it. This is why we have to win in 2026. So on January 4th, 2027, Jamie Raskin can start impeachment proceedings. Sydney Camlogger Dove is about to reintroduce the Pregnant Women in Custody Act. She just announced that it will now include women detained by ICE and CPB. Dems on the Senate Commerce Committee, led by Maria Cantwell, released a snapshot report on the importance of NPR and PBS on disaster preparedness. Finally, Veronica Escobar's amendment saying that ICE is not allowed to deport American citizens was included in the Homeland Security Appropriations Act. So yeah, our Dems are fighting back. We made it to the end, come up with 7 words to help the algorithm. And a person with a gavel, because Jim Jordan's having one still haunts me. If you watched or read any of these posts, comment with a pregnant woman. I'm certainly looking forward to Sydney reintroducing that bill. Our voices are our superpower, but only when we use them.